Looking back at this, I sound so stuffy. I sound so fucking stuffy. And it's just because of my hay fever. I struggle with hay fever and it's kicked in really like early this year. So if I sound sick, it's just congestion. I'll try to edit around it because it actually sounds disgusting. But excuse my voice for a bit. I haven't done this in like a long time, bro. Long story short, I was at uni. Uni did me like it's almost been like what, a year. Shit, I haven't done anything. It's almost been a year since I've graduated from uni. And within that year, I still haven't finished this fucking sketchbook because there's too many fucking pages. I don't know why I bought it. I'm never gonna finish it. I'm still gonna show you what I did because it's like maybe like a year's worth of drawings. Mind you, I didn't really like draw that much because, like, yeah, I was doing an animation course, but drawing at school and then coming home and drawing, it was just it was a bit too much. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit too much. But I did manage to do, like, up until now, like, call that like half the book. Let's be generous and say that's like 50% of the book is done. Yeah. 50 out of 95 pages, which is like 90, 45, 47, fuck's sake, like 47 something pages I've done. I'm not counting it, but let's just call it that, okay? So this is my 21st sketchbook, which is crazy because I was raving about like, oh my gosh, how I finally got a sketchbook that I've caught up to my age. And I literally turned 22 in February, so I'm already ahead again. So I need to finish this so I could catch up to myself. For some reason, I don't know. Even this shit, like, this is how long I've had it. It's fucking falling apart. So this is the cover. That's me. You can see I started this Friday the 3rd of January 2024. It's literally been 2 years and I still haven't finished the sketch. But when I got it, I was really excited because I hadn't drawn it in a square sketchbook in like years. I'd actually avoided it because I couldn't draw in it properly because I was always used to drawing in like portrait sketchbooks, and having my space cut down to the squares was like, it literally fried my brain. Like, I couldn't understand it. But I feel like I've grown from then and I could just like get a square sketchbook and try it out. Clearly I wasn't smart and I picked the book with the most fucking pages that 2 years after I bought the book, I'm still using it. But hey, that's a really good thing that I bought something and I'm still using it after the time that I thought I would be done with it. Can someone call me responsible? This was £11. I'm telling you, £11. I'm getting sidetracked. These are just some doodles. Most of these drawings were done during, as I said, I had this during uni. So this was, when was this? Yeah, this was like during my second. This was like during my. How do I describe? This is like during my second, like a bit of my second year, like the last bit of my second year, and maybe all of my third year. These are just some random doodles I did. This is of me. This is of my character Roach. I drew him. I think there's glue on. I drew him as part of my dissertation. That's Scab and like a little devil mask. This was me trying to redraw one of my animations. Like, I did a animatic storyboard. No, I was redoing a storyboard for one of my animations, which is like this band thing I did in first year. It looks so bad. Looking back, it looks so bad. But I was really proud of it at the time because that was like the first time I'd ever used anything remotely like professional in terms of equipment. And that was me using TV Paint. And I actually really enjoyed it and it was fun. And I was really proud of it. But looking back at it, it looks a bit shit. But I need to remind myself that I'm like looking at work from an old version of me, so obviously it's going to look bad. But in the moment, I remember being very proud of it. So I'll take that on the chin and be proud of it for my old self. But as myself now, it looks like a piece of shit. There was another doodle of me, and then these are some Pinterest faces that I wanted to practice. I feel like it's going to be a bit weird because obviously this is from 2 years ago, so my style might have changed a bit. But it doesn't look too off from how I draw now. And these were literally stickers I got from like Morrison's for like £1. This was Roach. I don't exactly know how he came about. It was either no, I do. I was it was part of my dissertation. Yeah, it was part of my dissertation, and I was how do I explain it? Part of my dissertation was looking at music videos, and I was basically trying to explore how people make characters from how people make characters for music videos, specifically animated music videos. And I basically picked like a bunch of music that I listened to or I didn't listen to and find different ways to create characters from them. And I was listening to Insomniac, Green Day's Insomniac, and I made Roach. Yeah. So this was me just like drawing his character and really just getting a feel of it because I actually kind of like the character design. That was too my own whole. I like his character design. I might redo it. I might want to go back and actually like work on those characters that I did. Maybe I could do that into a video. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises because I don't fulfill them. But this is his character. He is. Which way is it? South Asian. I wanted him to be from like India, Pakistan kind of area. I'll look into it. I'll have to do his whole character, like a whole like character sheet for him. But I wanted him to be some sort of South Asian, and I basically drew him with like this spiked hair, green at the top, black roots. He has a bunch of piercings, and he's just kind of like a stoner, kind of like just like a typical stoner, because that's what I got from listening to Green Day. This was me trying to figure out how to like, I guess, more or less branding in a sense, because I have Scab as like my own little character, and I wanted to incorporate her more into my like creative endeavors, like have her as an actual like mascot. So I was trying to do like a turnaround. I think I did a turnaround video for her as like an intro outro thing, and that was just me trying to figure out like what I wanted shit to look like. These are some doodles of Maxine, because my friend's birthday was coming up and she really likes Maxine. So I did a little like digital drawing of her saying like she sent her a little photo card to say happy birthday, and then these are just some hand studies because I wanted to draw her like blowing a kiss, and I just couldn't figure out how to do the hands. These actually look pretty good, you know. I couldn't figure out how to do the hands, so I just did a couple sketches to get a bit familiar with it. And then I think I just went straight to my tablet and did it. This is what's it called? Mouthwashing. It's a mouthwashing fan art because I watched I can't remember who I watched. It wasn't Belize because I didn't want to watch Belize because I know he would piss me off. I drew Kylie and Anya, and I really liked these. I liked this section of the conversation that they had. This scene where obviously Anya is dead and Kylie's dead because he's still alive and he's watching her. I feel like this is like something that is like telling of that conversation. Yeah. This was me. Let me move this. Fuck. This was me redrawing, like drawing portraits of my OCs that I have, just like headshots of them. Don't ask me all the names because I can't name them, but I just kind of wanted to see the variety of faces that I have. Yeah, I was like, yeah. So I was trying to figure out if I had like same face syndrome, and I don't feel like I have to. There are some similarities between them, but I feel like that is down to my style and how I draw certain features. But yeah, this was just me feeling a bit self conscious that I was drawing the same face over and over. This was me trying to make the band animation that I did. I wanted to redo it, so I was doing human characters for them. Forget that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. But this was like, if they were human, what would they look like? Who would they be? And I just did like little sketches of their characters and what they look like. And this is a little drawing of Vera. A little drawing of Vera because I wanted to draw her again. She's a character I really like sketching when I'm bored. There's a tiny Korokenshin reacting in the corner. This is my siren character again from my dissertation. I gave her a name. Her name is Nishi. Nishi is supposed to be something about like the dark or the night or the moon. I kind of wanted to get comfortable drawing her character and like how she would move because she's obviously underwater. So I wanted to draw her in more like flowy poses than just like standing up straight. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I have hay fever. So if I sound stuffy and if you're hearing like me sniffle every couple of seconds, be considerate of my struggle. This is another self-portrait. I got a multicolored pencil. Let me see if I can actually find it. This is the pencil I used. It has red, yellow, green, and blue on it. And I was just playing around with it because I thought it was like pretty cool. And I just did like a self-portrait of myself because I had like this funky like red hair that I did for my birthday. This was me trying to design a call out poster because I was looking for music for my end of year film because I was making an animated music video. No one responded to it. No one responded to it, but it was cool making it. And this was me drawing Savika. It clearly doesn't look like her, but this is supposed to be Savika, and this is supposed to be me being a little feral fan. And this is me drawing, what's his name? Saya. This is me trying to do a perspective shot. This is me doing some expressions of what scab would look like. This was I was sat in a lecture, and I think my tutor was playing some like calming music to kind of like relax us or whatever, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. I wasn't in the mood for it at all. Do I need to blur that? I don't know. I just showed you. I was doing some fat bodies, so there's some sketches. Me trying to figure out my what do you call it when you give someone their business card. Thanks for helping me. Trying to figure out what I wanted to like my main focuses as like an artist were, and it was kind of just that. Like I do love illustrating, I do love rough animating, I love doing animatics, and I like doing character design. And yeah, I was just doing doodles of myself and smiley face. Under this was some risograph because I did a workshop and I really did like how it turned out. Like they gave us a copy of this and I thought it was cool, so I just stuck it in. This is just two characters. I was doing it was a live brief. I didn't read it properly, so I redid it, but I made these two characters for the story. Didn't do anything with them, but they're here. And these are some pictures. Not pictures, oh my gosh. These are some sketches of Hobie, because I was in a little bit of a Spider-Verse mood. I'm gonna comment on tall people that they freak me out, and they do. Tall people are freaks. Yeah, this is me doing some small, like, what's the word? Small storyboard doodles of the Kodak brief. And then these are just some like really detailed pen tonal drawings of myself and Scab. I really love this one. I really love this one. It's low-key freaky because it looks a bit too much like me. Yeah, I think it's a photo of myself. I don't exactly know what the photo is of. Like, I know it's me, but I don't know where I am. I don't know why half of my face is like, I haven't drawn my hair, but it's just like a floating nugget. And it's actually freaking me out. I kind of looking at it. It's too uncanny, you know? But if you're wondering why I look just like this, like, that is my face. And this is me trying to do studies of, I can't remember his name. I don't remember what he does. Like, do references of his like trying to take from his style and add it into my own for the music video, because I was doing a storyboard here and I was just trying to practice his style. I don't remember what his name is though. It's something Valley. One day in our uni they brought in like a bunch of animals and there were frogs there. I don't think this is like any of these are the frogs. The drawing underneath like this pen thing was the frog that was here. And then I just remember that day I wasn't really feeling great, so after I drew the frog, I just packed up and went home. And I just wanted pictures and just searched up a bunch of other frogs. So I just drew like a bunch of frogs here. And then these are, I think this and then some pages underneath are sketches during my lecture where I just get bored and I just start drawing myself. So I was like, it's like I'm sat here drawing, but then I'm picturing what I look like drawing. So I was drawing myself, you know? So yeah, I was drawing myself. This is just straight pen. Like, I think I just used like a lighter colour for like a sketch and then just built it up with darker colours. So yeah, I did that one. This one is my favourite, like, of the drawings that I did here. This is a second. Then I just did a bunch of scabs here. And then just me in like this cowboy's hat. Literally just anything I could think of in the moment because I was just so fucking bored. This is me. I went Forbidden Planet and I got a FNAF, like it's had like the 10th anniversary thingy. I was a couple years late to it, don't get me wrong. I was a kid when it came out and I couldn't get it because I couldn't really ask my parents for that and then like have them question why I was getting FNAF stuff. And I got the blind box and I got Foxy. I really, really, really wanted the Wizards. I really wanted the Wizards so bad because they were so cool. But I never got one. I got 2 boxes and both boxes had Foxy in it, so I just have 2 Foxies. Don't get me wrong, I do love Foxy, but it was just kind of like a bit of an insult to get the same one twice. FNAF, since I got that, I just made a FNAF page, me as a little janitor, blood on my shirt, cleaning toilets, and then they probably like killed the security guard. And I'm pretty annoyed by it, and I'm like, yeah, your shit fucking stinks. Bit of a useless doodle. We were doing environment, like studies, like background studies. So our tutor gave us like different books that had different like backgrounds in them. Mine was like environmental. There was some on the projector and some on the books. So you can see like those 2 are buildings. Those are like woodlands area, and then there's like motorway and then like agriculture or whatnot. This is a drawing of Vera. It doesn't really resemble her. It resembles more Shrek. And then more sketches of Scab with some cats. Cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. And some pie and bread. This is another like continuous drawing of Nishi. Again, just getting her character. I want to do more. I want to do more like freaky poses of her, like this whole like contortionist thing, because she is so like alien like. I thought this was really cool, so I did that with her. This is Roach. I guess getting more into his character of being punk. I guess he's more punk leaning. I don't really like this drawing as much as I thought I did. It just looks a bit off, like the face just looks a bit off. The shading is okay. It's alright. But the face itself looks a bit off. I like the pose and everything, but the face is off. I'm kind of fine with it. Or maybe I'm actually... Am I second guessing? I'm looking at it through the camera. It's not that bad. Forget what I said, it's not that bad. And this is just me drawing myself looking at Scab. This is another doodles of Maxine. I guess I was just bored, so I was just drawing her. Look, Chromie logo from when I got a keychain from Primark. These are more doodles. I'm telling you, it was just, I don't know, uni, it was just full of doodles that I was doing. It was only like, I couldn't really do like big planned out pages of drawings because so much of my time was taken up by doing animation and that really needed all of my focus. So there was only like short bursts of time where I could draw. And if there were longer times where I could have drawn, I was just way too like burnt out of doing schoolwork that I just didn't want to draw. But yeah, this was during. I think I'd come home by now, because there's literally no internet here for a week, so I was going a bit crazy. So I was drawing, Scab. I was drawing one of my older OCs. And I was drawing myself, and it was just like a bit chaotic. More doodles. I think I ripped up what was here, so I wouldn't know. But some loose doodles of Scab. 2 supernatural studies. I tried to do like a tonal thing with some pens, like some colour pens, but it never turned out how I wanted it to. But that's supposed to be Sam, that's supposed to be Dean, obviously. Tried to draw the Impala, remembered I can't draw cars, and I stopped. That was a study of me when I had my hair out during the summer, because when it gets warmer, that's when I start wearing my afro, because I believe like there's no like backing science behind it, but I'm like during the summer, like my hair needs to be out so it can soak up all the sun, and when it's winter, my hair needs to be like maintained, like put in a protective style, because if it's too cold, it's gonna snap and break. But that's what goes through my head. So during the summer, I have my hair out and I just drew myself like that. My animation, it had a car in it, so I wanted to pick a car. I can't remember what car this is. It's a specific one, like a specific makeup model, and I was drawing it in just different angles. Can't remember what it is though, but this is like my first time in a while drawing cars, and it doesn't look that bad. It's a bit off though, but it doesn't look that bad. This supernatural page, didn't finish it. Because since I was doing animation and I had to sit down for a while, I was like, supernatural episodes are long enough, are just long enough so that I can sit down and actually focus and have it timed as well, because they're like 40-50 minutes long. So I was kind of rewatching Supernatural. That's Crowley and Bobby kissing Sam and Dean when they get arrested, and Crowley with his demo dog, and I kind of wanted to figure out how they would look, because he's obviously invisible, but it has like a massive fucking harness on it. This is one of the characters from my animation that I did with my brother in his design, and then these are just some studies. I think they were like timed, so they were really loose, but yeah, some studies. I started to layer them, but I didn't finish doing that, obviously. This is more sketches of Vera. I guess I was kind of more motivated to draw this because there's a lot of colour on here in different expressions and styles. I haven't figured out what age she is, but she is of age. I just don't know what age she is. But yeah. More loose studies, and the drawings here were me trying to figure out like tattoo designs because my brother wanted a tattoo. I ultimately went with this, which is basically like a wolf character that I have, but with like the mouth open and stuff. I thought it was cool. And then the pink was me trying to figure out how I wanted to like signature my work. I need to like figure out a signature to put on my work, so to actually like show people like consistently having like a signature on my digital work, not here, but my digital work. I don't do it. I have a signature, but I don't use it. And then I guess that's me as a Teletubby. Who's that? Fucking Poe. More sketches of Nishi in freaky poses, getting familiar with her character. Trying to figure out what blue she is. I didn't have the right blue for it, that's why it's so dark. But it's supposed to be more of like a pale blue. It's supposed to be more of like that blue. And her hair isn't actually black. It's supposed to be more of like a really dark like indigo or really dark like navy blue. It's supposed to be like that. But I didn't have the right colours for it, so I had to compensate. This was me doing. I had another animation idea. I didn't finish it, but I made a very loose storyboard thing of it. And then this is a continuation of that. I never finished it though. I might do it sometime in the future. Don't hold me to it. More drawings of Nishi. Yeah. More drawings of Nishi. I liked how that one turned out. I didn't want to colour it because I wasn't too sure of like how I wanted her shading to go, so I just did on tracing paper. It turned out right here. And then this is me drawing a skeleton. I kind of wanted to change it because her ribs go inwards a lot, but that was just me drawing her innards for a bit. This is really chaotic. So it's a pretty chaotic page. That's my tattoo wish list of the things I wanted. This is a sketch of Roach. That is a sketch of me when I graduated. I have a photo of me, like a picture of me. I bought it when I'm holding up my little certificate. That is a total sketch of my mouth, my crooked teeth. It's a picture of me. Drawing of me again because I hadn't had a job and I had no money, so I was saying the world was broke. That's a drawing of Helda and Sire, and I just watched Jungle Land. I'm getting so stuffy. I just watched Jungle Land and I really liked Lion's character. I'm rambling. I just liked the film a lot and I liked his character a lot, so I just drew him. More drawings of Maxine, just in like different styles, I guess. Drawings of Helda, Vera, and Saya, because this is like a family. Mum, dad, daughter. So that's Saya holding Vera, and then Helda holding onto Saya like they're dancing or whatnot. Because I haven't really. I always draw them like separately. I've never actually drawn them like interacting with each other, but they are supposed to be like a family. It's a little what's it called? I was gonna say quartet, but that's not right. And throuple sounds sexual. More Helda and Saya, and then some. Let's go. This was me. I just watched Sinners. I think I just watched Sinners. I didn't watch it when it initially came out. I watched it when it re-released in IMAX after Halloween. I went down and I got a ticket and I went to the BFI and watched it in IMAX, and I came home and I was not the same person, so I had to draw it. I did some loose sketches of some screenshots that I saw. So that's of stacks of smoke. That's of Remick. That's of Pearline. That's of Sammy. Do some loose sketches of Roach. Yeah, just a loose sketch of Roach, the wolf. Just a loose sketch of Nishi. This is around Christmas because I just got Artix pens, like the paint pens, and I was close watching them, and I guess I was just testing them here. But yeah, that's Nishi. This is Maxine. I changed her character. But no, yes, this is Maxine. I changed the character a bit from, I don't know. I just changed the character a bit so she has like she's more. Her thing is orange hair, which is what I'm trying to say. Her thing is orange hair. So I was trying to draw it. This is another Sinners page. I was drawing Remick. I was going to do like a whole. I was going to do like a whole Artix. I was trying to use the Artix pens to do like a kind of like painting of him here, but I don't think I had the right markers, and even if I didn't have the right markers, I didn't really know how to use the pens properly, so it kind of fell apart. And I was gonna cover it. You can see I tried to cover it, and then I ripped it off, and I was like, let me just do the outline because I'm fine with the outline, and just have like statement colors. So I kept this to use as the skin, and then just drew this on top of it. I just had the blood like here as to show the tear in his face, and it looks pretty decent. It looks fine to me. And then I just drew these screenshots of him after, yeah, to like make me feel a bit better about failing to draw. This is me and my fugglers because I started buying fugglers that I like. These two are keychains. These two are full ones. This is the one that farts. I love it so much. I have another one. I have Wrinkle McStinkles, but at the time I hadn't bought him yet, so I was a mother of 4. I am now like a mother of 9. I'm a mother of 9 fugglers, and these again are like pose studies, like overlapping in like different colors. These are some sketches of my birthday. I went out and me and my friend, we went to a photo booth and we took a photo, and he had a middle fingers up, so I thought it was cool and I wanted to draw it here, so I drew it here. That's one of my other Fugler keychains I got. I didn't get a Kuromi thing, but I wanted to draw Kuromi in there, and she bought me some vinyls, so I put them in there. And the sword is from the escape room that we did, which was pretty fun. This is me. Under here was me, I guess, reanalyzing one of my films that I did, because it is of the same name. And I was kind of just like understanding like what I wanted to put in there, I guess. And then these are sketches of just some walls. I don't know why they're there. I just wanted to do something to fill this page because it's a bit blank. These are more sketches of Roach. As you can see, I did the flag here because I wanted to actually put him to a country. His name's Roach, and I wanted to do some like different poses because I hadn't drawn him in a while. Like, there's no dates on the pages, but this is a lot recent than this. Like, this was like a good 2 years ago, and this was like a couple months. There's a bit of time between those two drawings. This is me. I redid my intro. You'll probably see it. I redid my intro on post-it notes. I kind of wanted to have my character, like my stage name, my alias, and have Scabbers as a mascot. So I redid it on post-it notes. I was I was actually gonna do it like digitally, but then I didn't have a tablet at the time, and I feel like I was wasting a bit of time. And I was like, I know people who draw on their phones with their finger. Like, why can't I just do this analog? I can. Like, I did a whole degree on animation. I should be able to do it, and I did, and I think it turned out really nice. So I just stuck the frames in here. So this is page. I forgot I did this. I was doing some character studies of Jack Abbott and Collins because I started watching The Pit. I love The Pit. It was so much. It was really good, and I really liked those two characters. I fucking miss Collins so much. But yeah, I was drawing Abbott, and I was trying to figure out how to color the skin. It was so hard because I used to know how to color it, and then I hadn't used color pencils in a while, so I was really messing about. Like you see, there's like a fuck ton of shit here. There's red, yellow, there's blue, there's green, there's brown, there's black. Like I'm just throwing it everywhere to see what sticks. But I feel like it's alright. It's possible. I haven't finished it. Like I completely forgot that this was here. I didn't remember I did this until I opened this page. I forgot this was here. So I might go back and I might finish it. But I'll leave it here for now. Here's just some sketches of me. I was trying to figure out stamps because I just bought a stamp, and I was seeing how other things would transfer on it. Like this is like it's a container of something like in the back end of a container, and I put in the ink and it actually printed out pretty nice. This is a sketch of my brother and the wolf character that I have. Like I drew him first, and then I just drew uh the wolf around it. It kind of has the same style of Nishi. The wolf actually came first, and then I did that style on Nishi after, and I like how the style was on her. So I kind of want to redesign this wolf so it has its own design. But I do like this, but I might do that in the future because they are like kind of blue, two blue characters, and shit. That's it. That's it. Yeah.